What's going on, guys? So I got this brand new Accord up on the dyno. This one is getting, well, he got exhaust, but the exhaust is actually getting powder coated. The tips he wanted a little bit blacker, so exhaust is not on there at this very moment. He also got the PRL Flex Fuel Kit that we finished up installing here. Not only do we sell these, we try to stock them. They are a pretty quick seller. Pretty simple install too, but we know some guys don't like to mess around with the fuel or the electronic parts of it, so we can definitely install those. So what we got going on right now is we're doing the dyno tune. I'm going to finish up the dyno tune, and ultimately what I'm going to do, and he has the K-Tuner V2 set up. What I'm going to do ultimately, though, is we're going to put some E85 in it, and we're going to make sure that everything is working like it should. That's another option that we do offer here. You know, you don't have to get it done, but as I tell people, it's nice to make sure everything is working like it should, instead of just putting in E85 in your tank and hoping for the best. So we got that going on today. I'll get some before and after results with horsepower number. And I'll hop in and show you guys the ethanol reading and go from there. So if anybody's got questions, maybe you got a newer Accord or a newer Civic or maybe even a Type R, those three platforms are fairly the same. They share a lot of similarities. So if you got something like that, maybe you're looking to upgrade, make some more power, shoot us a message, comment down below. You can call us. Phone number is 708-599-5884. And if I get some free time, I'm going to try to wash this one. But we're also supposed to get a bunch of snow coming in, so I'll keep you guys updated. So right now you can see the ethanol reading is 1%. It's going to fluctuate between 1 and 0 because there's no E85 in the tank right now. And then in the back half of K-Tuner, those are the parameters that are supposed to adjust. So the top line is going to be the actual percentage of ethanol. So if you have 87% of ethanol, it's going to increase the fuel by 40%. And you can see the ignition adjustments as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drop E85 in the tank. We're going to ensure that not only does it read and change, we're going to also do some data logs to make sure everything is doing what it needs to do properly in K-Tuner itself. So hopefully that kind of gives you a little explanation of what we check for and what we're looking for. So the baseline run, which was the first run to see where we're at, made 213 and 175 foot-pounds of torque. Now if I load up the next run, the highest horsepower run that I saw, we made 269 horsepower and 255 foot-pounds of torque. So that is a 56 horsepower difference and 80 foot-pound difference of torque.
What's going on, guys? I want to do a quick follow-up video. I more so want to get the customers' reactions afterwards. And this customer shot him an email, and he gave us a whole review on how the car felt. So I have it printed up because I'm going to read it right now. I don't want to, forget what he said. He said the tune was perfect so far. Economy mode feels exactly the same before. Basically, the long and the short too, he wanted the two tunes. So in the economy mode, car's completely stock. When you flip it to the sport mode, it's going to be on my tune. He said prior to the tune, I didn't really like factory sport mode for full-time driving because it always felt choppy. Now it is completely smooth and of course powerful. I haven't had the opportunity to really stretch it out, but from 20 to 80 is rock solid, smooth, and the car barely feels like it's breaking a sweat. The display unit is working as well. K count is 0.50 to 0.55, so that's awesome. And the ethanol percentage is stable. He said he's very happy. So it's a whole long thing that I want to just, I want people, I get a lot of messages either on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, well, how did it feel afterwards? Or, did the customer notice a difference? And I want to start kind of putting that in these videos as well. So the other one thing I forgot to mention, if you're on flex fuel or you're thinking about going flex fuel, what I get a lot of phone calls or questions about is when you go to the gas station, why does it take a little bit to register? You got to remember that if you got some 93 in the tank and you're putting E85 in, that gas and ethanol has to mix around. So it's going to take a little bit. On the dyno, probably took a good 5 to 7 minutes-ish. And you can see in the video where it starts changing over. And the dyno too, though, the car's not moving back and forth, so it's not sloshing around. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Got some other videos coming up that I gotta get on top of and knock out. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Take care, everybody.